revolution. What makes a good revolution? Mass movement, good leaders or thinkers, conviction, clear goals and objectives, unfair system? Well, yes, these criteria are indeed needed. Let's take French Revolution to explain more about revolution. There were many key events that took place during French Revolution. For example, economic crisis, financial crisis, calling of assembly of notables, meeting of Essex General, creating of National Assembly, tennis club off, storming of Bastille, declaration of rights of man, and most important event of all, execution of King Louis XVI, as this event signaled the dismantling of Asian regime. This meant that revolutions involve major changes and a complete upheaval in society. Why do I say so? Because long before the revolution, France was ruled by monarchy, and a king, as the representative of God, rules the country by divine right, meaning King Louis XVI had absolute power. He can imprison anyone anytime for any reason, and this was under Asian regime, which was then thousands of years ago. So dismantling of the Asian regime signifies that revolutions are turning points in history. And of course, any revolution will have its causes and reasons. This case, the social inequality of the three estates system. The first estates were the clergies, the second estates were the nobilities, in which the king and the queen are classified under this category. The third estates were everyone else, like peasants and bourgeoisie. Unlike the first two estates, the third estate does not have any privileges at all. So the third estate is the burden of carrying most of the taxes. This estate system wasn't very fair, as the third estates couldn't participate in any political system. So, social hierarchy is interrelated to the political system, and because of this social inequality, there were tensions between the estates, especially second and third. So these third estate people wanted a change, and they played important roles in creating new political system, the National Assembly. So tensions in society can lead to more changes in political system. As stated earlier on, revolutions can be positive or negative changes. For example, economic crisis. Due to the food shortages and bad harvests, food price went up, so a lot of people couldn't afford proper food. They spent half of their money on food daily. So many people started fighting for food eventually. This led to a negative change, which leads to the subsequent event, financial crisis. You see, the French economy was already weak before 1789. There are many other factors, like overspending by the royal household, the inefficient taxation system, which was really bad, and the money used in wars in the previous few years. And French eventually declared bankrupt. From here, we can see that changes in society can lead to more changes, be it positive or negative. Going back to positive change, the dismantling of Asian regime was one of the ones that was positive. This meant that purchases of office and special privileges of further rights are all swept away. Meaning, August Decrees is approved, which is a good thing. That means everyone now is all equal, as stated by Declarations of Rights of Men. So overall, revolutions are turning points and milestones in history. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.